the fuck happened? Now I gotta go beat a nigga in the house.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The play fake on first down to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Alston. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Going up top again. Here's a heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Auburn lines up quickly. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
Still looking on the move. It's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you've got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Looking for room, it's Thomas. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You need good passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Setting up the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Running on the Jets. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. It is is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down? To the air. It's Aguilar. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Cobb. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. Don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the...
What are you worried about? None of that?
The stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
We worry about none of that?
Will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Man, what a great break on the ball, went and knocked it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Ball line back.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield at Aguilar. Bringing the heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man, it's Staley. And he goes out of bounds.
You got your
Nice
ring, bro.
pick up on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome.
He's going up top.
Hey, y'all, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See the lonely.
Quarterbacks, you cannot tell
Drop up, folks. Come up.
your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Wide open, he makes the catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Auburn to the line in a hurry. He wants to change this route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And he was just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires left. And they'll position here on third down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half. But this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing.
Three.
You can see they're really in rhythm. They're really in focus. And they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
On the run, deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that play.
Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Out here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half.
He's coming out. Oh, he's coming out.
Coming out with it, it's Newton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it for a big play. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
He did. Talk about fortunate he had to lose yard. He lost 1 yard.
I know this guy's not going to
why is he for?
He's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach. Because
he ain't got no hands.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Oh, it's a running room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
It's too big.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Oh! Safe completion on the screen.
Girl, tackle me, man, bro.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
To the air on 2nd down. Uncorks it. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
The Volunteers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll run the sneak for it. Touchdown, Volunteers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Got sneak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Cobb. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little too much on that one.
When you talk about versatility of the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Throws it in.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's caught inside the 15. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. On target. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find find this guy early and often.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to slam it in. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie it, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to pound their way in.
Damn.
Not get there. A 4th down stop.
Fat belly. Finish.
Coming up big on 4th and short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at
They're trying to jump over.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk.
There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You gotta believe they just want to Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. That
Oh,
completion gets him inside the 10.
that shit.
Defense is
Wow.
running out of room to defend. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Man, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone.
Yeah! Let's go!
A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Let's go!
Managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his legs, it's Cobb. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He got it. He'll be stopped just short the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. He wants to throw it. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. A missed opportunity.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown. You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
They took a shot into the end zone, trying to come away with a touchdown. Nice play by the defense. You're expecting them here to kick a field goal. I know there's time left in the game, but just tie this thing up and let your defense go to work.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. From from the gun. Into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
On first down, he just sneaks it ahead. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things.